Well, hello. This is Wait With Me. The show will be starting in just a few moments. And if you're listening to this in replay, you can fast forward past this spot. Or if you're new to Fireside, there's a couple of things you can do. If you want to react, you can hit the react button, choose an emoji, and press send. If you want to send a comment or a question, you can hit the react button, choose an emoji, and type in whatever it is you wish to say and press send. You can also do that by hitting the Q&A button and then type what you want and press send. Also, please share this with all your family and friends. That will be fantastic if you were to do that. Also, you will be able to see during the show that the fortune cookie has information on it, and you can go to that and it'll take you straight to Jill's Sociotap. So, show will be starting in just a few moments. We've got about 1 minute, and Wait With Me will be starting soon, and you'll see Jill Cox Cordova. Thank you.
Well, greetings, everyone. This is Wait With Me, and I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova. It is the last episode of this show for the year, but don't worry, I'll be back next Wednesday. Start of a new year, and that's what this episode is all about. Is the things that I'm doing now instead of waiting until whatever day the first is on, Sunday, I think it is. So I am already doing some goals as opposed to New Year's resolution. But before and I have some good news to share with you tonight. But before I do that, I just want to say hello to those of you who have come into the show. Hi, Denise. How are you? Glad to see you. Glad you're here. My good news is that if you've ever heard of Dr. Ian Smith, he's a I guess he's a celebrity doctor who specializes in um, nutrition and fitness. Way back in the day, he was the doctor on Celebrity Fit. I think it was called Celebrity Fit, Fit Nation, maybe. And he's also a New York Times bestselling author of books such as Shred, and there were different versions of Shred the book. Um, and so I've followed his career for quite some time, and I'm happy to announce that he has a new book coming out in the spring, I believe. And it's all about how to rev up your metabolism for weight loss. But he decided with this book that he was going to choose 100 people to work with, to work the book with. So the program that his book talks about, he's choosing 100 people that he'll work with on their weight loss journey. And the application process was somewhat simple, I guess you could say. All he wanted was an email saying how serious you are about your weight loss quest. So I entered, and I'm one of the 100 that he's going to work with. So I'm very excited by that. Um, oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. And it starts on January 2nd, and he's going to have some Zoom sessions to tell us, exactly how the program is going to work and how long it's going to be and what all we have to do and meal plans and things like that. But I'm very excited to be one of the 100 that he chose. And then I'm sure that the emails were probably copied and pasted to each person he chose. But on mine, he made a point. He was like, "P.S." And I could definitely tell you're serious because you have a show where you talk about it. So I am grateful for you all because I believe that you helped me get that opportunity with him. So thank you. So throughout the time of the show, throughout the next few weeks, you're going to hear me telling you how what I'm doing that week as part of the program. So, but I was very excited to share that with you because I credit you with helping me get the chance to work with Dr. Ian on my weight loss journey. So thanks. All right. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna get to
Oh, Jill,
yes.
before you get to that first segment, there's a few more people in the audience. So we have Charlie Lyric.
Hey, Charlie.
We have
Nice to see you.
Denise.
Hi, Denise.
We have, oh, look, Stacy just came in.
Hi, Stacy.
Then we have Connie and Ronaldo.
Hey, Connie and
And we have
Ronaldo.
Michael, our new friend.
Hi, Michael.
And that's about it. And me. I'm here and you're here. Yes.
Well, I'm happy, and Stefan is here too. I see Stefan.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
thank
there he
you
is.
all for coming. You really, truly have been instrumental in my success with my mission um, to lose weight. I'm just gonna read. Oh, hi, Stacy. She said hi back. And because some of you just joined, maybe you didn't hear my good news, but I was one of 100 people chosen by Dr. Ian Smith, who is kind of like a celebrity doctor, I guess you could say, but fitness expert, to work with him, um, to work his he has a book coming out in a few months, and it's to rev up your metabolism. And I was one of 100 to work through the book directly with him. So I'm very excited by that. Yay! And I see someone else just showed up. Hi, John. How are you? Great. I'm so glad that you all are here. So again, I was crediting you all with helping me get that because I'm sure if I didn't have the show and your support, I probably wouldn't have applied to be one of the 100, and B, I'm sure that you all helped me get that opportunity. So thank you. All right. Well, now I would like to get to my first segment.
This is the deal. This is the deal.
All right. So the deal today is that since it's the last episode of the year, but don't worry, I'll be back next Wednesday starting a new year. But I wanted to talk about New Year's because we as a society tend to wait until the start of a year to start new things. But I have found that because I'm a goal oriented person anyway, I have found that it's better for me when I get an idea in my head to do something is to go ahead and do it because there's nothing magical about the first of the year. I can do it now, which is one reason why, this is episode 8. So I've been doing this for 8 weeks instead of waiting till the beginning of the year to start. Yes, I am starting the program with Dr. Ian on January 2nd, but that's his program. But that's something, I'm going to do. And I'm just trying to um, continue on with this quest. And I'm hoping that by this time next year, that I'll be talking about my success story and maintaining my goal weight. There's nothing wrong with setting resolutions. But I think if we think of them as goals or systems that we want to dismantle to reach those goals, I think we have a better success rate of sticking to those goals. As opposed to this year, I'm going to do such and such because we all saw how, in 2020, how things, that we had planned or wanted the year to be, there are some things we just can't control. So, my deal for tonight is to urge you to whenever you have an idea of something you want to pursue, whether it's professional, personal, what have you, go ahead and do it. Don't wait for some magical date. But I do hope that everyone has a wonderful year. And sometimes, every New Year's Eve, my husband and we reflect on the year that's passed. But mainly because we want to celebrate what we did that year, even if it's the toughest year ever. And that sets us up for a great mindset the following year, to start off the year with. So I just want to, that's my deal for tonight. And I want to say hi to Really Charlie too. Hi, how are you doing? Glad you're here. All right, well, I'm ready for segment number 2.
You are?
I am.
Well, I'm getting ready.
All right. Well, we're getting ready. If you are new to this show, segment number 2 is when I get up and weigh myself in front of all of you all. I'm happy to say that, I always take my measurements just before the show starts. And I'm happy to say that I'm down 2 inches in my waist. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm down 3/4 inches in my waist. But from the time that I started this show, I'm down 2 inches in my waist. My bust has not changed, but sometimes I think that's okay. If you know what I mean. And then with my hips, I'm down 2/4 of an inch, 2/4 inches, and a total of 2 inches total since I started this show. So, again, it's all because I know that you all are going to show up and support me. So, all right, well, let me get up and I see the camera's on me. Let me get up. And
I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
I'm doing this wrong. Okay. I'm gonna lock it in. You ready? Ta-da! All right. Thank you all. Okay, so I'm trying to. Y'all, I lost. Oh my gosh, I thought it was like the same. Last week, I was at 158.6. This week, 157.14. Woohoo! That is the first time ever. Thanks. That is the first time ever that I have lost weight over a holiday. Can you believe it? I lost weight over a holiday. I can't believe it. I'm really surprised. So that means that okay. That means since I have started this show, I am down. Okay, I'm not. I'm a writer. I don't do math. So I might need your help. I started at 165 just before, like a month before the show started. Then when the show started, I was at 160.6, and now I'm at 157.14. If someone can do the math for me.
Well, that's approximately 8 pounds.
What? Well, how many since 160.6?
160.6 minus
157.14.
that's 3.46
Thank you.
pounds.
So again, everybody, that's a little, that's not 1 pound a week, but I'll take it. I'm very, very happy with the results, because as I said earlier, I've gone down in inches and in pounds. I'm not as concerned about, believe it or not, and this is how I got to be able to have the courage to get on a scale in front of you. I'm not as concerned about the number on the scale. Again, my goal is still to be healthy and to be fit. And with all the illnesses out there right now, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed, that I'm feeling so much better, and I have so much more energy, and therefore I'm getting a lot more done, that I wanted to do. So again, I credit you all for part of that, because knowing that you're supporting me has truly helped me. How did I lose inches and weight this week? I'm happy to announce, I actually worked out 6 days in a row, and I'm on day 3 of this week. So, and nothing major. Thank you. Nothing. Thank you all. Nothing major at all. Gone are the days where I used to think that I had to work out at least an hour to feel like I did something. But now I'm much more likely, in those 6 days, they were either 30-minute workouts or 15-minute workouts that were, high intensity. And I really did pay attention to my nutrition, and I'm very excited to also say that the Christmas dinner, lunch that I had with my family, I was so excited that because they knew about this show, everyone had healthy options for me. So there was nothing that I had to pass up or be tempted by. So I was very excited by the support from my family as well, especially since I wasn't even sure they knew about the show. So it was all good. So I'm feeling very grateful. All right, well, let's move on to our third segment.
Okay, it's your turn to share.
All right, this is your turn to share. Would anyone like to say anything or say anything about what I've said or tell me how you're doing, because I'd love to know how you're doing. Um, anybody want to say anything?
I would just like to say, I am so proud of you.
Thanks.
Just stepping out on a limb to do this show and actually losing weight and, sticking with it. So I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Really Charlie.
What's going on?
Hey,
I
hey.
second that. I second that. I'm proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Good job. I I don't do too many Weight Watchers stuff because I fail all the time. So as it is, I have a plate of food in front of me that's enough to feed Tony and I. So, but I want to say, good job. Keep it up. I love the show and keep inspiring yourself and others to do the same.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Really Charlie. That means a lot to me.
All right, dear. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Tony, behave. All right, thank you.
I always behave. And you need to go. You got a show starting at 7 o'clock.
That's right. Really, Charlie has a show at 7 tonight, and I will be off by 7. And
It got
Stefan also
postponed.
has a show at 7 tonight. What did you say, Really, Charlie?
I'm sorry, it got postponed to 8:30 because I was outside waiting for AAA to fix a flat, and so I couldn't get everything squared away. So I just pushed it up until 8:30.
Okay, 8 tonight though.
Yes.
Okay, so 8:30 Eastern. Really, Charlie, and you have a guest, right?
No, that's in a couple of weeks. Today is going to be whatever Wednesday. I'm just going to whatever.
Just
That's what
whatever.
it is. Yeah.
So whatever Wednesday with Really Charlie, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
That's great. um, but at 7, Stefan has a show tonight, I believe, and his show is The Conversation. And Stefan, is he still here? Yes, he's still here. You can come tell us about your show if you'd like. Okay, and I see that Frankie J just entered the room. Hello, welcome. And Frankie J, since you just entered the room, to recap, I have lost weight this week. I've lost inches this week. I'm getting ready to do a new program with Dr. Ian Smith starting the 2nd. But the deal about New Year's and me is that I don't wait till certain dates to start something. When I'm encouraging everyone, when you have an idea to start something new, just do it. Just go for it. Okay. Well, I'm ready for.
I see that Mr. Chris had just popped in.
Oh, I'm so glad that Chris, I'm glad that all of you all are here, but I'm really glad that Chris is here because Chris was actually part of my inspiration for starting this show, because he was talking about things he was doing to be healthier. So it inspired me to start this show. So again, Chris, every time I see you, I'm going to thank you for that. So thank you. All right. Well, I'm ready to go to segment number 4.
I can do it if I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it.
Okay, so my goal last week was to not gain weight over the Christmas holiday, and I didn't. I actually lost, I just wanted to maintain it really, but I actually lost weight, so I met that goal, yay! So my goal for next week, thank you. My goal for next week, again, I'm starting a new program with Dr. Ian Smith, and as of this moment, I have no idea what to expect. But I know that he kind of, he's not a drill sergeant, but I know he tries to stay on you to achieve what you want to achieve. So my goal is quite simple. Well, simply stated. I don't know how simple it's going to be, but my goal is to just survive week 1 with Dr. Ian's program. That's my goal. So you'll have to. We'll talk about it next week. Um, all right. Does anyone else have anything they want to say?
Well, I see Christina, I believe, just came into the room.
Christina?
I think so, yes.
Hi, Christina. Oh. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the show. And hi, Chris. You're on the stage.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm riding on my mobility scooter on the streets of San Francisco.
Wonderful.
And I'm not feeling at all guilty about buying the Trader Joe's ultra chocolate ice cream because my wife told me to.
Well, smart man. Do what your wife tells you to.
Yes. When I first came in the room and you said, "Oh, I'm so glad Chris is here," I thought, "Oh boy, here we go. It's because I'm fat."
No.
She wants to see somebody large that she can target. And then I heard you say it's because I encouraged you. And so I appreciate you saying that. And I don't mind being fat because here in San Francisco, we changed fat to mean something. Faithful, available, and teachable.
Faithful, available, and teachable.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. So we changed that meaning there. So thank you very much. But I am so glad you're doing well, and I know your husband is so proud of you, and I know he's going to buy you something special for every week you accomplish your goal. I just know he's
that's a great idea. Thank you for speaking that out loud. What do you think of that, producer?
I think that's fabulous.
That's a word from God.
Yeah, that's I'll get right on that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's it's a word from God in the sense that we are commanded to treat our wives as royalty and give our lives for our wives. So just short of that, you can give some paycheck money,
No comment.
Anyway, that's probably the last time I'll be welcome into this broadcast.
That is not true. You are definitely welcome.
So congratulations. Keep up the good work. And you are an inspiration to all of us. And I know when not to meddle in someone else's marriage. So God bless you, Anthony. You're an amazing man.
Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that.
Right,
and Tony is a really good man.
No, I know he is. And I know he does great things. Here, I'm going to let you hear my scooter horn.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
There you go.
You can play like a song with that.
Yeah, exactly. Have a great day, Jill. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
Yes, Jill, you have two more people that came into your show here, which is Terry and Nicole. And Nicole is also a creator here on Fireside.
Oh, well, hi, Terry, and hi, Nicole. Thank you all for coming in. To recap, because I'm getting ready to end the show in like 5 minutes. To recap, this week, I lost inches and weight. I do weigh myself on this show every week. And I'm talking about New Year's resolutions. But for me, because I'm goal oriented year round, I don't wait for dates to start things. I just, if it pops in my head and I commit myself to doing it, then I just do it. So I'm encouraging everyone when you have an idea that is beneficial for you and good for you, just do it. Just do it. And I'm also encouraging everyone to. I believe that one reason why people don't stick with resolutions is because it's exactly that. It's a resolution, as opposed to a quest or a mission or a goal that's really important to you. So hopefully everyone can achieve all your goals that you set for yourself. So I wish that for everyone in the new year. All right, producer, is there anything I'm forgetting?
No, I believe you're all up to speed.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thanks again, everyone, for for coming tonight. Uh, at at 7 o'clock. Oh wow! Thank you all. Thank you all. At 7 o'clock Eastern, so in a few minutes, Stefan is hosting the conversation. At 8 o'clock Eastern, Tony and I are hosting I'm Right, I'm Right. And tonight we're talking about the present, and we're reflecting on our year together. And then we're talking about our dreams for the future. And then I want to thank you all for being here, because again, you've really helped me. There's no way in the world I would have lost 3.46 pounds since I started this show, and 2 inches off my waist and 2 inches off my hips, but a total of 8 pounds since I really got the idea to start the show. So thank you. The music, thank you all. The music that you're hearing now is by Suns Out International by G-Day Production, and the music that you heard during the segments is called Real Cool Sunglasses by That Core Beat. Again, I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova. I'll be back next week. And so I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful start to the new year. Thank you, everybody. Bye.